And we're live. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Four Quarters. All sports, every day, all day. And she's a babe. I really got to stop talking about Aaron Rodgers.
My money's on that.
And to no surprise, my shout out, Caitlin Clark. Bing.
I didn't know they were playing them, or I would have went
smart.
there.
I should have brought you with.
Yeah, I would have went to that.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
we're live.
And we're live. Welcome in.
Welcome.
Hi. We've taken a week off, and I don't know where to start
No.
here. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us on 802 Scoops and Four Quarters on our Facebook page. We are live on YouTube as well. CB's coming back from vacation. Wheels and I are going on vacation. Actually,
are.
you're taking a.
I'm taking a whole
You're
week.
taking a whole week. I'm
Yeah.
taking half a week. So we will not be on next week. We'll be back on February 18th, which will be the following week.
And hopefully we'll have lots of lots
Hopefully,
of pictures.
maybe we post some stuff as
Yeah.
we'll be in Clearwater for the college softball tournament, which is all the big time colleges are there, omitting obviously Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Joe's in the house.
Hey Joe.
Hey Joe,
But Nebraska will be there.
Nebraska
Which is
will
why
be
I am
there.
in this attire today.
Wheels and I will have our Nebraska attire on. Jen might still have her Oklahoma attire
She
on.
probably will, just to spite me. You know it's the first thing
Do it.
she's going to pack.
Do
is
it,
that
Jen. Do it, Jen.
Oklahoma hat.
Do it, Jen.
You do know that you and Jen will not miss a pitch.
Oh,
As I
no.
talk about
No.
some of us maybe venturing to the beach or whatever, you
No.
guys will be 13 hours a day.
Oh,
maybe?
yeah.
9
Easy.
a.m.,
Yeah.
9 p.m.,
9
10
to
p.m.
9 probably. Yeah.
It's exciting though. It
is.
really
I mean,
is
when
exciting.
is this going to happen again where you can
Right.
see all these teams within like
Right.
fields that were in walking distance?
Yeah.
I mean, you can hop to one, to the other, to the other, to the other. Like,
Jen,
when are we going to see that again?
Jen says, you bet.
Yeah.
And Joe says, what am I going to do without you ladies?
Just 1 week, Joe.
Just
and
1
then
week.
we'll have to get caught up on the Olympics when we
Yes.
get back.
The
Caught
Super
up on
Bowl, the
Super Bowl.
Olympics.
But I think it's funny. Wheels got her whole Nebraska attire on. I've got a nice Nebraska hoodie. I didn't get anything
very
Texas Tech.
I didn't either.
But I meant to. But I kind of fell on my face. Is Clemson there? Because I have a good Clemson hoodie too.
Yes, I believe they are there.
All right. Is Georgia there?
Georgia is
I guess
there.
I got a lot of attire
Yeah.
then. All right.
Yeah.
We're good
I mean,
to go.
what's going to be the hardest part, because we're trying, to limit packing.
Yeah.
So for you and I, specifically, I think, hats.
Bring a backpack with your hats.
It's going to have to be.
And then your tires and your carry-on,
Carry-on,
another
yeah.
carry-on. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
be okay because here's the other thing. It's been, I almost said just as cold in Florida, but no, it hasn't been just as cold in Florida. But it's been cold.
It's been cold for Florida.
One of my
yes.
coworkers got back and said 40 to 50.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, but I don't always trust my weather app, but it does say it's going to start getting into the 70s next week.
yes.
So I think
Fingers
it'll be-
crossed, everyone, for
It'll
us.
be good. So we titled the show because it's always called the Dog Days of Summer.
Always.
And I get it because of the heat in the summertime and the dogs not liking that. But who thinks the dogs and the cats like negative 10-degree
They hate
weather?
it.
So it's the dog days of winter and
Yeah.
cats included.
Yes, one in particular. cat.
One in particular. So, CB, are we good with the pictures?
Oh, wait, give me like 2 seconds.
I'll
Okay.
give you 2 seconds because we have plenty to talk about. With this cold weather, and it's been effing cold this
Effing.
January.
Yeah.
I think January feels like it's 50 days long.
No,
I really do.
Agree. I agree.
And this cold weather has been so brutal that even my car is telling me that it's low tire pressure.
Yep.
On the back driver's side. And it gives me the sign, it tells me what wheel. And so I asked my dear friend Morgan, I'm like, Morgan, should I bring it to the shop? And she's like, nope.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting it. I'm still getting it though at 23-degree weather. Should I be worried?
I think you're
And my
right.
tire doesn't look flat.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Anyways, if you're a dog or a cat, if you're an outdoor cat, do you want to go outside
No.
3, 4, 5 times a day
No.
to take care of business? And you all love walking. Dogs love walking.
They love it.
I don't know about your dogs, but Freya, who wants to walk 5 miles a day, lasts about a half and then starts picking.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't like the booties.
Right. Yeah.
So to me, I feel so sad for animals more than us.
I agree, because all they want to do is be outside.
Yep.
Exactly.
And you can only stimulate them so much inside. Like there's only so
exactly.
much stimulation, Kongs, puzzles, like there's only so much.
Right.
And if you have like a younger dog, like Avery just turned 2.
Yeah.
So
Just turned 2.
she just turned 2. It's so sweet.
Nice.
She's got energy for days.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
So like she doesn't know what to do. So she's like,
Yep.
Like
running
Freya.
out the dog door, sprinting back in. Running out the dog door, sprinting back in.
Aw.
It's like
Getting collapsed.
It's like madness. So
CB, you had something.
Joe
wrong.
says that I will give you an update on his treatments on the 18th.
Okay.
Good luck,
awesome.
Joe. Fingers
good
crossed.
Luck, Joe. You are in our thoughts and prayers, my man.
He's
Joe, who are
watching-
you picking for the Super Bowl?
He's watching racing right now, and I guess his dog does like to go outside.
oh, is it a husky?
Really?
Because huskies like the outside. I mean, Avery likes
Or-
it.
Freya
St.
loves
Bernards or
it,
something.
but she just
Yeah. Avery
Yeah.
loves it. Paisley she loves it for a hot minute, and then I mean, I've had to carry her in before.
Yeah.
Like, because she's like, yeah, I'm done. Like, my paws are done. Like, no, that's not happening. Avery rolls around in it, buries herself. Like, she loves it.
Yeah.
I feel like she never gets cold.
I got the
Sophie?
pictures up. Sophie loves being outside, but she's too stubborn. She'll be shivering, and she'll still not want to come inside.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why we put everything on her. But let's see some pictures,
Yeah,
guys.
so CB's going to be putting some pictures
Look
up
at
that
these
pretty much
boys.
talk about the dog days of winter, what these animals went through in January. I know we've turned the calendar to February, and I hear we're going to get some balmy weather next week, probably in the 30s. But what these guys have to put up with, and I think Jeter says it best.
Yes.
When CB gets to the picture of Jeter, you're going to understand.
Oh, so cute.
There's pictures of some of my coworkers' dogs. Nora and Finley
that
are
first one?
very much wrapped in a blanket.
Oh, yep.
And there's also a picture of Finley because that dog doesn't have a heated blanket or a blanket and a pillow. This is
That's
Alicia's.
very cute.
This is Alicia's
That's
dog.
very cute.
Or when he wants a heated blanket, he gets a heated blanket
Yeah.
as well. So I just thought the dogs, cats need to have a shout out.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned the deer too, and I said, don't stress me out about talking about
Yeah,
deer.
right.
Stressed out enough for the dogs.
Jeter's so pretty.
What's that?
Jeter's so pretty.
Right?
She is.
So pretty.
yes.
So pretty.
So Jeter's expression says it all.
Yep,
Basically.
about January.
this is everyone's.
Yeah. Jeter is a cat that wears her feelings on her face. Like you can't. I mean, Lori knows. Like you can tell when she's miserable. You can tell when she's happy. I mean, she wears it all right here.
She's so loving, and then she's
Yep.
like, get away from me.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
Basically. In the
whatever
picture I
you
have of
want.
Paisley, she's sitting on the couch with her ball. All she wants to do is play, but it's too cold.
Yep.
She's like, I'm not going outside.
Good timing. I just.
Oh,
got
perfect.
that
Yeah,
picture.
because she's not wrapped up in a blanket, but she's like, Mom, I want to play, but it's too, like, it's not happening.
I
Did
can't.
you see the
Yeah.
picture of Freya?
Love it.
So goddamn innocent. And she's
She's
not.
so
I know
cute.
that you
She's
would
so
stick up for
cute.
Freya.
I love my Frey.
She's so
But
cute.
She's
so
misunderstood.
got a
Those
nasty side.
She
Those
does.
big
You've all
eyes.
seen her nasty side.
Paisley has a
big
nasty
eyes.
side too, and Karen will say she doesn't.
She will 100%.
Yep.
Bo is always nuzzled into
He's
that
so cute.
puffy
So-
rainbow blanket
He's
that Shy
so
gave.
cute.
Yeah.
And when I got home from work today, same thing, just nuzzled right
this.
into it.
Look
The
at
funny
that.
thing about the 14-year-old Golden, he will go out for 20 seconds and
yeah.
come right back
Oh,
in.
yeah.
But it was like yesterday was balmy to them because he literally went out onto the deck
Aw.
and stayed out
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's amazing how that 20-degree change or even 10-degree change
Yeah.
so that you're in the plus. So my heart just breaks for these
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, I know.
So let's hope February
Yep.
is kinder
Yep.
to our pets
Yes.
than January
Yes.
was.
Joe says Seahawks, German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
Yeah, that
Yep,
tracks. That
makes
tracks.
sense.
Yep.
And Paul Machete's in the house.
Paul,
He says,
Shetty,
come-
how you doing?
He says, "Come to Williamstown's Boys Senior Night next Thursday."
Paul, I'm in Clearwater,
Yeah,
Florida
yeah.
for
Yeah.
a softball
Yeah.
tournament.
And Karen says Paisley is perfect.
Yes. Yep.
Paul, I
Yep,
got to
that's
get
about
Nick
right.
on here, and it's got to be probably the last couple of weeks in February. Let Nick know that I will be messaging him because I got to get him and Sophie Goriello in here. And
Where's the candy at?
The candy is right
What do
here.
you want? M&M's?
Yeah, what do you want? And the
usual?
Tootsie Rolls
Yep.
are over there. And we're actually going to do a breakdown, not a breakdown, but we're just going to talk about winter sports in Vermont. Because do you guys realize that we've got like 2 weeks left?
No. And you know what makes me sad is that ever since Addie stopped playing basketball, I just can't. I just blink and it's over.
Right.
Like, I forget it's even out there sometimes.
And I feel bad that I didn't let you know about Middlebury.
Yeah,
'cause
I would've totally went to that game.
Been calling a lot of games. I've
totally
been
would have went to that game.
between U32 and Spalding. 3 games last week, 3 this week. And I would like to get over to Williamstown, but I've been going between those 2 schools. But that Spalding Middlebury game, really good. And I am, you know how you just kind of, you enjoy talking to a coach. And to talk to Coach Carter from Middlebury is so much fun. And his daughter, who played at Mount Abe and won a state championship. And just watching what they're doing with this young crew, because 80% of that team is freshmen and
They're
sophomores.
so young.
And they're 10-4
Yeah.
on the season.
Addie played with a lot of them in summer ball when she was still playing.
Orton had 5 threes.
Yeah.
5 threes.
Yep.
And when it got to crunch time, when Spalding made their run and cut it to 3, they were doubling up on her quite a bit. And she makes the adjustments in her head as
She's
a
smart.
sophomore. So she sees where the double team's coming, dribbles out of it. And it was neat to watch her as the game went along, as Spalding's game plan for her and how she handled it as just a sophomore.
Yeah.
So before I
Good
get
team.
into that, I'm going to
Paul
throw
says
it to
I'll tell
you.
him thanks.
Paul says what?
I'll tell him thanks.
Yes, yes. What do you got for a shout out, my friend?
Shout out. Okay. Let's see what I got.
As we've just
here.
babbled away, like we're not even on a podcast.
That we're on we work for an adoption place for dogs. First shout out is on the topic of softball. College softball starts tomorrow.
Which I didn't know. Go
I
ahead.
didn't either, but it starts tomorrow.
You know who does know?
Jen.
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 And I couldn't be happier to have the season start. So it starts tomorrow with Oklahoma State and Stanford. Great game.
Yes.
But
Great game.
But let's be honest, Friday and Saturday is where it's at.
Friday and Saturday is. And it's,
What kind of opening matchup is this? Nebraska versus Texas. Give me a break.
the champs versus Geordie Ball and
Nice.
the Cornhuskers.
I can't, come on.
Right?
I cannot.
And you said
wait.
they're on MLB? All
They
of
are
them?
on ESPN Plus, that
Okay.
game. But another great matchup, Texas Tech versus Texas A&M
Oh, I'll be
on
all over
Saturday
that one.
is going to be awesome. Oregon versus Tennessee.
That'll be a great
That's
one.
a great game. I
Oh,
mean,
Tennessee is the other team
Yes.
we're going to see.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean,
my
these are all
God.
top 10 teams playing against each other. And Arizona plays that team from Oklahoma, in case anyone's wondering. They're apparently
likes
They're
Arizona.
apparently out there somewhere.
Isn't it? We're gonna be watching these games going, I can't believe we're gonna see these teams.
I know.
It really can't.
I know.
Joe,
I've-
Joe, it's going to be on ESPN Plus.
Yep.
And
ESPN
then
Plus.
He says it's a great time of year for sports, college basketball games, Super Bowl,
Yes.
and racing.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yep.
I can't get enough of college basketball.
Oh, I can't either.
I
Yep.
really can't.
Yeah. But it's also just crazy to think that softball starts. We live here. It's what, -7?
Yep.
But softball starts tomorrow, everyone.
And it's
I
in the
just-
20s now, but I heard it's going to dip back down
Yeah, I
to
don't-
negative.
I'm
Anyway.
over it. I'm so over it already.
Sorry.
I think the older I get, the more I hate winter, and the grumpier it makes me. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm
Your
blaming
skin
that.
gets a little thinner.
Yep.
I feel like the blood
Yep.
gets a little thinner. I don't know.
And my other shout out is, and I kind of lost it on here because I was looking up Clearwater. Lila Edwards. She's the first Black U.S. Olympic hockey player.
Oh, right. Yes,
You
we talked.
did,
We
yes.
we
You
mentioned
talked about her,
yes.
right? So, she's made the Olympic team. She's 22. She's the future of the game. My shout out is to the Kelseys.
Yep.
Because her family has never got to see her play through her development, because it's costly, and she has a big family. So the Kelseys started, well, I don't think they started it, but they started the funding.
Yep.
They shelled out 10 grand,
Of course they did.
and a GoFundMe started so her family could go to the Olympics to watch her play. It is now, as of Monday, I didn't get an update today, but it was at $59,000.
Wow.
So 14 of her relatives will be able to go,
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
including grandmothers, Like,
what the Kelseys do
is amazing.
with
Yeah.
their podcast and sports in general is just
It's
off
amazing.
the charts.
And she's from
Their town.
Their town.
Yep.
Their hometown.
Yeah.
Of course.
So shout out to them, shout out to her, shout out to her family. Like, it's just
Have you listened to their
amazing thing.
podcast?
A few episodes. Yeah.
a few
Yeah,
episodes.
they're pretty
yeah.
awesome.
I think my sister is the leader of the fan club for them.
Yeah.
She hasn't missed it. She told me to watch them. God, sis, who was it you wanted me to watch? Greg Olson. The
Yeah.
Panthers.
Yeah,
Yep.
Panthers tight end and announcer, because my sister really likes listening to him. He was fabulous too. And I thought I would enjoy Jason more than Travis. I enjoy Travis more. And I can't tell you why.
Yeah.
Jason's kind of a little wacky at times. But Travis just, I don't know. There's just something about him. He's just a goof. They're both goofballs.
They are goofy.
Yeah.
But I
Together, they're
really do enjoy listening
Yeah.
to them.
And Jason's wife does her own podcast too,
Yep.
which is really good.
Yep.
But yeah, the Kelseys are amazing. Just what they do for everybody.
It really is.
And I mean, what a moment for her and to have her family
Yep.
to be there. So
Yep.
shout out to them. It's perfect timing with the Olympics starting.
Yep.
Friday.
Super excited for the
Super
Olympics.
excited. Super excited.
CB.
Speaking of sort of Kelseys, my shout out is to Unrivaled. They had a record-breaking attendance
Because
in their
you
Philly
need to
games.
be the unrivaled
Yeah.
queen
Guys,
fan of it.
it's been really good. It's been really fun to watch. So Unrivaled had a record-breaking attendance for their 2 Philly games, 21,490.
Yeah.
An all-time
Holy shit.
an all-time record for regular season Pro W women's basketball game, most attended event ever in Xfinity Mobile Arena history. I think the last one, or the last highest, was a Chicago Bulls game back like
When Jordan played.
when Jordan
Yeah.
played. So it's been that many years.
Wow.
The games were absolutely insane. If you just look at these pictures, the crowd was amazing. They were so into it.
This is when I wish we could look at the picture.
Jason Kelsey was there. Jason and his wife were there.
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. Don Staley was there. Wanda Sykes was. So many people were there. I know we don't like Marina Mabry, but she went on an app.
She went off.
She did go off, yeah.
Did you watch any of it?
Tanya McCauley gave her a shout out at a high school game the other night.
It was absolutely insane. But like, what was more fun was just the crowd's reaction to every single
She had like
shot.
47 points.
27 and a quarter.
Yeah.
A 7-minute quarter. She had 10 threes.
Even
just
if you don't
insane.
like the gal,
I
you got to
know.
appreciate
She was-
somebody being in the
Yeah,
zone.
it was such an amazing atmosphere, and to see that many people just supporting women's sports, it was really,
That's
really
Yeah.
cool.
Who's the top team right now?
The Laces,
The Laces,
Which
and
has-
who's on that team?
Jackie Young,
Okay.
AT,
Okay.
Slim, Sykes, Brittany Sykes.
Okay. She's a heck of a player too.
Yeah, I love them because Jackie Young's on them.
How's Becker's team doing?
They're okay. They're like middle of the pack. They've had some really close games, but they're the most fun team to watch.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet.
the coach, I can't think of her name. She coached Seattle Storm last year.
Oh yeah. So
What's her name?
it's, Quinn.
Noelle
Quinn.
Quinn, yes. She's having a blast with
Remember
that
what I had
young
for
team.
dinner, but I can remember Noelle Quinn. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
so she's having a blast.
She deserved it.
Cameron,
She deserved it, yeah.
Cameron Brink just dunked in practice, so everyone's waiting. What I love about it,
Cool.
what I love about it is like all of the teams are in one place, so you get a lot of like behind the scenes
Yeah.
content.
Sure.
It's been really fun to watch. They're a fun team to watch.
What nights are they on the most?
They're on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
You need to remind us, CB, because
Yeah.
we stink.
The
at remembering.
one-on-one tournament's coming back. That'll be next week. Next week maybe. One-on-one
Okay.
tournament for $50,000 going up.
Holy moly!
Yep.
I gotta get a clue here.
I know. I am so bad at it.
Jeez, maybe.
I've also been
Maybe.
sucked into video games lately, so I'm like, I can't.
Like just a couple
What else
quick
is supposed to do in the
shout
winter?
outs. Like Aaliyah Edwards has been playing out of her mind.
Really?
Because she plays
Good.
on.
She needs to. Just
Yes.
for confidence. I
Yeah,
need confidence.
because
to
she's been
come back.
playing. She's on the Lunar Owls, and the Lunar Owls lost Fee.
Right.
So she's really had to step up and play a lot of
Good.
minutes. She's been playing out of her mind. AB has been playing out of her mind.
Well, that doesn't.
And that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
She has elevated
she's
after last
so yeah.
season.
She's been like the way she runs the floor. It's been so fun to watch. And Paige Becker is just. You really get to appreciate how consistent she is in her shots. It's been really fun.
I just want Aaliyah Edwards to get her confidence back, and
Me
then
too.
I just want her to just take off for the sun
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, she's so.
She got a
Raw
shit raw
deal.
deal there.
Yeah.
And I just think, and we know the mental side of sports. We've all been there, and I just think it took a hit
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
And she just needs to get it back. She's a hell of a player.
Oh yeah, and you can definitely tell that she's taking some cues from Faye because she's got the little
Good.
turn away.
Yeah.
And like Lisa Leslie works with all of the bigs, so
Yeah.
you can. It's so cool to see Lisa Leslie work with them. Like she was working with Cameron Brink and Malanga. So I mean, Lisa Leslie working with Cameron Brink and Malanga. Like, come on now.
Hey, talk about you should hang on her every word.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should hang on her every word.
Yeah. Joe says Becker's has been awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
she really has.
She's been great.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I got to take some games in because I'm just hanging out at a lot of high school gyms and loving it.
Valid.
I
Totally
really
valid.
am loving it, and I got to thank Carl Parton for that. I've been, like I said, between U32 and Spalding quite a bit. Did you have any more shout-outs? Okay. 'Cause
I
don't
did
wanna
want to say one thing though.
Yeah,
Did
do
you? How did you feel? I absolutely loved it. Trinity Rodman and
Oh yes.
making her coach do the dance is the most amazing thing I have seen in a very long time.
I'm
Love it.
so happy that Emma Hayes is the coach.
She seems perfect for that group.
Perfect. And it's a super, super young group.
Yeah.
She like meets them where they are, but she's an absolute genius of a coach.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's so smart. I'm so excited for this next group. I think it's going to be amazing. Oh yeah. I don't have any pictures. Shout out to Crystal Dunn, who just announced her retirement.
Oh, I missed that one.
Outside defender outside back for
that big
the
time.
U.S. women's national team. Originally from Long Island, so from my neck of the woods. But as a short soccer player, she was faster than
She was great.
So fast too. She was on the 2015 World Cup winning team. She was freaking awesome. Shout out to you and coach for the awesome game the other night, Joe says.
Oh, thank you, Joe. You're too kind. You are way too kind. As I stated, there's 2 or 3 weeks left in the regular season, and as not coaching this winter, but just broadcasting, the winter still has flown by.
Yeah.
I just want to quickly hit on the divisions and the top 3 or 4 teams in each division. We're going to go to boys hockey first, Division 1. Spalding sits atop.
Nice.
At 8-3-1.
Let's go.
CVU at 9-3. Rice at 8-4, and I do believe Spalding's on an incredible win streak as well. And that's Division 1 boys hockey. Division 2, Harwood at 10-2, U32 at 10-2,
Damn.
Stowe at 10-2.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
So we got this exciting stretch run for sure. And girls Division 1 hockey, BFA St. Albans 9-1-2, Spalding. Shout out to Coach Tygeson at 10-2. North Country at 6-4-2. Flip side Division 2, Burr and Burton at 9-1-1. Hartford at 9-2-1, and U32
Nice.
at 9-3.
Nice.
So big
Close.
shout out
Nice.
to all the teams. And as we sit in Central Vermont, big shout out to all those Central Vermont teams. So get out and support high school basketball, hockey, please. A quick rundown on the basketball side. It is absolutely insane. And Paul Massetti, if you're still listening, we talked about Division 4 boys basketball probably a month ago. And right now it sits West Rutland, Twinfield, Twin Valley, and Williamstown. West Rutland at 14-0. Twinfield at 12-1, Twin Valley 11-3, and Williamstown at 9-3. So a shout out to Allie Mitchell down at West Rutland. She just had her second 1,000-point scorer.
Damn.
Chase Razanowski joins Peter Gouet. And I like Coach Allie Mitchell's quote. It was a mammoth crowd because MSJ has now dropped down to Division 4. A mammoth crowd watching MSJ and West Rutland the other night, and it was a 56-51 win. And she said it was definitely standing room only. It's great for the players. You only have 4 years to play high school basketball. You need to enjoy it. And Allie, thank you for saying that. My 26 years of coaching, I probably said it more times than I should have because kids don't understand how quick those 4 years
They don't.
go
And MSJ
by.
and West Rutland are this far apart.
Yep. She
So-
said it's nice to have the triangular rivalry
Yes.
with West Rutland, MSJ,
Jay.
and Proctor as well.
Yep.
Just quickly looking at some other divisions, Division 3 boys basketball. I'm hoping Sam's listening. Randolph sits atop Division 3 at 11-2. Hazen at 10-3. Hazen just knocked off Lamoille last night.
Oh, wow.
Lamoille
Big
boys.
win.
Oh, wow.
Huge win for
Holy crap.
Hazen. Wow.
For the Hazen Wildcats.
Wow.
Rounding out is Winooski and Thetford Academy. And I think Thetford Academy is back-to-back champs in Division 3 boys basketball.
I
I think so. But to see Randolph at 1
Yeah.
is kind of fun.
That is awesome.
Hazen plays a very strong strength.
They do, and
of
you can never
schedule.
count them out. Like
Never.
they lost a ton of seniors last year, but still, like
Exactly.
you can never count out
Never.
Hazen ever.
And they are playing. Coach Hill saying that the Hazen boys are literally to watch them now, from day one, and that's what you do as a coach. You look at them from that
Yeah.
first week, and then you get into the second half, and now they're all approaching that last quarter of the season when you stare at the VPA standings every single day. Division 3 girls, Hazen sits atop, 12-1. Bellows Falls at 12-3. I love to see these new teams.
Yes, same.
Windsor, the defending champs, at 10-4, and Virgins at 11-3.
Ooh, right.
So good to see Virgins and Bellows
Yeah.
Falls in there. It really is. Division 2 girls, Lamoille sits atop at 15-0. Fairhaven, back-to-back champs, two-time defending champs, at 13-1. Hartford, 12-1. Milton, 13-2, and Middlebury at 10-4.
Wow.
If you flip that over to Division 2 boys, now remember, I just said with the girls, Lamoille, Fairhaven, Hartford, Milton. You flip to Division 2 boys, Hartford, Lamoille, Fairhaven, Montpelier.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of neat because we all know Montpelier, 5-time defending
Correct.
champs.
Yeah.
Yep.
5-time defending champs. So you've got Hartford at 14-0, Lamoille at 11-1. This one's not updated because they did lose to Hazen, so 11-2. Fairhaven at 11-3, and Montpelier at 8-6. Everybody wants to call it a down year for Montpelier. They graduated their entire starting 5.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're still sitting at the 4th seed. But you look at 8-6, and then you go Springfield, Harwood, U32. 8-6, 8-3, 6-5, 7-7.
Wow.
Talk about all being in the same neighborhood.
Yep.
And U32, a really fun team to watch. They hit a little pothole last night with Linden Institute. But get out and support because I called a game 2 weeks ago, and it was U32 boys and Spalding. And U32 had just beat Spalding, and then Spalding beats them in double overtime. U32 loses to Montpelier by 2, then U32 beats Montpelier in overtime last
Oh, wow.
week. Montpelier loses to Harwood, then Montpelier beats Harwood. All of this happening in the
Yeah.
last 2 to 3 weeks. So, big shout out to Montpelier for being the 5-time defending champs, but now there's parity this year.
Yep.
But I love what Coach Foster says. He says the top end of the Capital Division that used to just belong to Montpelier. We're just beating one another and beating one another up every single week. We are all staring at the standings now. We know where we don't want to be, and that's probably an 8 or 9, so we're just battling everyone else to try to land in that 5 or 6. And as a former player, as a coach, you stare at the VPA rankings every single
Yep.
day. You stare at the index points. You go, oh my God, you just got a road win against a D2 team and you're a D3 team. Oh my God, there's 6 index points. It's just a really fun time of year, and we all love to follow high school sports.
Yeah.
I will say this. Tune into CVT Sports. Watch it on NFHS. Friday night, just to give a little shout out, the Hazen Wildcat girls, which what did I say? They have 1 loss on the season.
1.
They are 12-1, and they are Division III, but they can compete with anybody in Division II.
Yes, they can.
They are traveling over to Lamoille,
Yep.
who is leading the pack in D2 at 15-0.
Oh shit.
If you watch any game this year, guys,
oh shit.
There
watch
it is.
it.
Yeah.
Friday night,
Watch it.
7 p.m. tip, coming to you from Lamoille. Get on NFHS and watch that game. I'm sure Brent Curtis will be calling it as well.
Yeah.
Talk about a crosstown rivalry that 2 first-place teams. And if you're Lamoille, do you want to be undefeated going into the playoffs?
No.
No,
You don't.
No.
I wouldn't. But
I wouldn't.
I feel the same way. And when I was coaching at Spalding with Coach McCauley, North Country was the team that was undefeated. And we knew we had nothing to lose going into it. And we were beating them at halftime in the state championship game. And then there was the second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I always say that. I'm like, all the pressure's on that team.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think Lamoille, I don't know. They're not, it's Hazen. They
Right?
know it's going to
Yeah.
be a game that
It is.
goes
It is.
right down to the wire. So kudos to all the high school teams and the coaches out there. And this is just the fun time of year. It is just a fun time of year. And that U32 boys team, Carl Parton and I were talking about how it was the pink shout out night when they were playing Montpelier, and they won in overtime, excuse me. And it was their first win over Montpelier. Some people are saying 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, but it was their first win against Montpelier in a long time. And it was the pink out night, so they had their pink uniforms on. So we get to U32 last night, and they still have their pink
I
uniforms on.
love that.
And CB will put a picture up that I gave her, and we're like, is it superstition?
Yeah.
Because they wore pink out, and then they get upset by Linden Institute. So at the end of the game, we're like, get rid of the pink uniform. But it was also Berlin Elementary night for first and second graders, I think. And there was so many little ones running around that court. They were all lined up when the U32 boys did their starting lineups.
They do that.
And on one side, I don't know if the photo really explains what I'm going to explain to you. On one side, it's like the second graders. And some of these tall girls and boys out there. And on the right side is kindergarten and first graders.
Oh my God.
And they're just these little nuggets. So they're there for the starting lineup, and then coaches and parents are trying to round them up because they're running every which way. And at halftime, they're back out on the court doing a little shooting. And then the boys come out of the locker room, and they're every which way again. It's like herding cats.
Yeah.
And a parent's grabbing a hand here, and there's just these little teeny nuggets out there that all they want to do is just stay out on the floor.
Yeah.
I used to call it Future Night when I was at Northfield High School, but it's just great for the community to get these elementary kids out there.
The little
and
ballers.
just to high five, low five
Yeah.
the starting 5. Come on, you're just, these are the kids you're looking up to,
Yeah.
these teenagers.
Joe says, go Raiders. He also says,
Raiders.
I played basketball for Dave Bachelder, and Fran Pinard was the varsity coach.
Fran Pinard, what a coach.
And then Garrett Sicily says, anybody can beat anyone on any given night. That's what makes all 4 divisions so intriguing this year.
My friend, partner, you just said it perfectly, and I have to give a shout out to Garrett Sicily because he has been commentating with me for I don't know how many years, Garrett. It's been a long time. I want to say a good 6 to 8 years, if not more. And he is about to get his diploma to become a producer. So he
nice.
produced last night while Carl Parton and I were calling the game, and tomorrow night he will kind of be doing the solo producing along with color commentating with me.
Nice.
So just to watch Garrett Sicily over the years, I'm going to beam because I'm going to call him my little brother, so I'm a proud older sister. And I'm just so proud of you, Garrett, because doing the producing, not once, and CB will say, no kidding, have I ever showed an interest in it. And last night I was just kind of sitting there watching, and I'm like, Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I could put CB there with Garrett,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but well done, my friend. You have so much to be proud of. Good guy. So I had the next quarter that we should talk about Winter Olympics. We don't have to talk about Winter Olympics, but can we talk about Lindsey Vonn?
Oh boy.
And where do we start? Where do we start?
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
The fact that they called the competition right after that happened,
Yeah.
like clearly the conditions were not great.
correct.
Exactly.
And didn't somebody crash before her? Like,
That I
I
don't
feel
know.
like
Yeah.
there was a racer that crashed before her. Like she was like two before her or whatever. But yeah, I mean, as soon as it came over my phone and said that she was airlifted off, I was like, oh my God.
Holding her knee.
Like,
Yeah.
it just, I mean, she's a dog, man.
She's a badass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say
She is a badass.
one of the biggest badasses.
100%.
And we talked about her a few weeks back. And just to give everyone an overview, she was forced to retire in 2019, not that long ago, due to chronic arthritis in her right knee. To mitigate the pain, she underwent a robot-assisted knee replacement in 2023, not too long ago, which involved removing impacted knee bone tissue and inserting a plastic meniscus, mind-blowing, along with
crazy.
titanium pieces. She said, game-changing.
Oh, I highly recommend it.
I don't ski. I'm not a skier. I have a knee replacement. I can't imagine doing this down a mountain
Yep.
with my knee. Obviously, she got a way better knee put in than me. Okay, this is a robot-assisted one, and she's
Crazy.
been on a tear.
Yeah.
She's been on a tear.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're all like, oh my God, this is amazing. But then the final race before the Olympics, I was reading it. She crashed hard. Right leg, this was the left leg. So the spill happened so quickly that even broadcast cut to the second sector turn, and Vonn didn't appear in the frame because everything happened just so quickly. Vonn eventually stood up, shuffled gingerly through the snow, visibly grimacing in pain. Remarkably, the hard-nosed Olympic gold medalist decided to ski down the mountain,
Yep, she did.
despite clearly having trouble putting weight on her leg.
And the fact that we now know that she had a torn ACL
Yeah.
while skiing down a mountain, folks.
I
mean, I'm just in my brain. I'm like, I've torn both ACLs. I have knee replacement. I tried to play basketball after I tore my ACL.
Yep.
And I probably lasted 2 minutes.
Yep.
It felt like my knee went out of the gym.
No stability. No stability.
No stability. So then, and you guys can just give me your thoughts. Lindsey Vonn obviously has confirmed that she will attempt to compete at the 2026 Winter Olympics despite a complete rupture of the ACL. She spoke at great lengths to reporters on Tuesday. She also has bone bruising, which
Yeah.
is a common injury when you tear your ACL,
Yeah.
plus some meniscal damage.
Yeah.
Not sure if that was a pre-existing injury. She goes on to say, we've been doing extensive therapy. I've been consulting with doctors, been in the gym, and today I went skiing.
I mean, so nonchalant. I just went skiing.
She then goes on to say, considering how my knee feels, I feel stable. I feel strong. She's 41, let's not forget either. My knee is not swollen, and with the help of a knee brace, I am confident that I can compete on Sunday. She continued, I know what my chances were before the crash, and I know my chances aren't the same as it stands today. But I know there's still a chance, and as long as there's still a chance, I will try.
It's wild because she's not doing any type of skiing. She's doing alpine.
Yeah.
Like
Alpine.
fucking like that is like the most dangerous
Yeah.
skiing that you could pretty much do, and now you're just not. You're going down there without an ACL.
Yeah.
Like that is a wild decision. Like
Very
I
much so.
get it.
And it's like, it's the second day of the Olympics is
Yeah.
when her event is.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
not like she gets to wait a week.
Right.
Like,
Like
it's like, boom. She's going to do one practice run. It
Yep.
got canceled for tomorrow.
Right, it got canceled.
It got
tomorrow
canceled,
due
so
to
she has
the
an
amount of
extra
snow.
day, but she
Yeah.
has to do one
Yep.
Yep.
in
Yeah,
order
she
to
has
compete.
do one.
You have to do one.
Like,
Don't worry, she has a knee brace.
like, I get it. This is probably like her last shot.
Oh, it's definitely,
Sure.
yeah.
But like,
Sure.
on the and then also you want to think, like, is there no one else that might have had a shot now that might have a little bit of a better
Absolutely.
shot
Right.
than
Absolutely.
her to compete?
Right.
But like, it's just a wild, because things can go wrong fast. Like, obviously with that crash,
Right.
like, it was her knee this time. It could be much worse next time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I hope the best for her.
I hope
the best
I'm
for
going to be
her.
like this the whole time. watching.
I'm terrified though. I'm terrified.
Yeah.
and I'm
Terrified
just,
for. We're all
I
going
am
to hold
too.
our breath.
and
all are.
I'm just watching it. Joe says, I went skiing once and I tore my ACL and never went again. Joe says, I love to watch Michaela. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
for sure, for
She's-
sure.
But is there any other words than badass to describe Lindsey Vonn?
Oh, yeah, no, she's the ultimate competitor.
She
Ultimate.
is the ultimate
Ultimate, yeah.
badass.
She is a badass, yes.
My coworker Elizabeth Mottler just kept walking by my desk going, badass.
Yeah.
She's just a badass. And I'm like, she is.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're all going to tune in Sunday.
yeah, I mean, we're all
Screw
going
the
to root
Super
for her,
Bowl.
and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
also all going to pray for her. We're going to be like,
Yep. Yep.
but,
And we won't even know we're doing it, but we will be holding our
oh,
breath.
100%.
Oh, yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, my goodness, just get down the hill.
Yep.
I know,
What?
I'm nervous.
I'm
yeah.
terrified
I
for
don't-
her.
Have you ever heard of any other case like this?
Not.
I haven't in sports.
No.
I look at my knee replacement and just go, God, it hinders so much
Right.
movement, but I'm proud of how much movement I have.
Right.
I'm not going to go down a
Yeah.
slalom. I'm not alpine skiing.
Yeah.
Heck, I'm not doing any of that.
It's crazy.
Proud I'm walking a couple miles a day. Come on now. So go get him, Lindsay.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Joe says she's the best in the world. Absolutely.
yeah. And Schifrin is so much fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite event? Did we discuss this already at
I
the
think we
winter?
did, but
Skiing, I like. Figure skating is mine.
Yeah.
Where I
figure
tend to
skating's
hold
fun.
my breath too.
yeah,
because
I do
just,
enjoy. I still don't understand how they don't fall.
I don't
I
know
will
how
never
they do what they
understand.
do.
I
Yep.
don't. I will never understand it.
Yep.
It's like the gymnast on the balance beam. I'm never going to understand.
Right.
Yeah.
How they don't
That's a
fall.
good
Like,
comparison.
yeah.
Yeah, I just.
Snowboarding, I like too.
I love
I
snowboarding.
love the trick snowboard. So
Yes.
fun.
Yes, indeed.
So fun.
I'm big on the snowboarding. I do like the snowmobiling events. I think that's pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever watched that. So maybe
Oh,
I'll-
actually, that might just be X Games. That might not
I
be
love
in the
the X
Olympics.
Games.
Because the snowmobiling in the X Games is pretty freaking legit. That's pretty
It is.
awesome.
It is pretty.
But yeah, for winter, probably. Yeah, I do enjoy the figure skating. I do enjoy that.
It just, I don't know how they do what they do.
yeah.
I just don't. And I do like speed skating.
Me too.
Anybody
Yes.
remember Eric Hayden from the past? God, that guy was amazing. He was like Michael Phelps to me. You just never missed a race. So yeah, the speed skating, because I'm sorry, they're quads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, like, I
Tree
worry
trunks.
about their fingers, man.
Yeah.
I worry about their fingers.
Yeah.
Joe says, I love to watch speed skating. Jen says, Carrie Strug vaulting with torn ankle ligaments. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Oh yes,
True.
For
yes,
sure.
good one. That's a good
Good
case
pull.
right there.
Good pull.
There's the case study as well. Good one, Jen. Jen always gives us a good one. I love
Yeah.
that. Well, I can't wait in a couple weeks for us
Is-
to break down the Olympics.
Is Jen going to come on to talk softball with you?
You
guys?
know, I bet you she would come on after
After Clearwater.
seeing
Come
after
on,
Clearwater.
Jen.
And
Come
I think
on,
she
Jen.
will. She
I mean,
has
she
never
might-
said no now.
That is
She's
true.
just kind of,
She might have to take my place because I may be arrested for stalking Jordy Ball when we're there.
and that might happen.
Or like child abuse from like pushing.
right.
Oh my God, hysterical.
So
Hysterical. Jen, are you going to go to some of the autograph sessions? Because Jody's going to be the first in line, at Nebraska.
Uh-huh.
She's going to knock the 10-year-olds.
I don't
Yeah.
care how old they are. Nope.
They're just, and they won't have the same attire.
They won't.
Anyway.
They won't look as good. Nope.
We got to take a poll to see the most attire. Like, what is it? What school
What
do we
school?
see the most of? Let's talk briefly. Now that all the head coaching positions have been filled, do you guys want to chat at all about I'm going to read them. And you're going to tell me the best hire and who has the most pressure. And when
Okay.
I say the best hire, let's break it down. Like, I will answer first and you'll understand how we're going to break that one down.
Okay.
All right. Falcons, Kevin Stefanski. Giants, John Harbaugh. Titans, Robert Saleh. Ravens, Jesse Minter. Steelers, Mike McCarthy. Dolphins, Jeff Hafley. Cleveland Browns, Todd Monken, because everybody pulled their name
Everyone
out.
pulled out.
Everybody.
That was process
pulled
of
their
elimination
name.
right there.
Yeah.
And you know who deserved it was Jim Schwartz, the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That defense is amazing. He's been a head coach.
Yep.
If you're him and he applied in 2 interviews, don't you feel a little slighted?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Because he's
I'm
still
getting out
under
of there.
contract with Cleveland. I'm like, F you.
Mm-hmm.
The Arizona Cardinals, these are the 2 that just got filled. Mike LaFleur, brother of Matt. LaFleur.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God, Las Vegas Raiders, Clint Kubiak.
Yes.
Thank
Great. That was a
you.
Yes.
That is a great one. Jen says maybe I might have to save the kids from Jody.
True.
So the one, my favorite hire is Clint Kubiak.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've
Yeah.
heard me probably pound the table
Yeah.
one too many times. I look at Clint Kubiak the same way I looked at Liam Cohen going from Tampa as an OC to the head coach of Jacksonville. Kubiak and what he's done with Seattle, going to the Raiders, a young coach with a very bright offensive mind.
Yes.
Yep.
And he's going to get a good quarterback.
Great quarterback, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there any others that you think were just a lock in, good for the future hire other than Clint Kubiak?
I mean, I don't like him, but I think Stefanski for the Falcons is a good long-term, good
Yep.
Agree.
coach
Agree.
for that,
Agree.
for them.
Agree.
And obviously, CB and I,
Yeah.
we're excited for Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I'm just excited for the first time in a long time.
Me too.
the one
Except
with the most
except that our co-owner was in the Epstein files.
exactly.
Yeah.
But the one with the most pressure, though, is John Harbaugh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There is nobody on this list, even Mike McCarthy, that is under any pressure. I would give Harbaugh Stefanski, because Arthur Blanks isn't going to put up with any shit. That's why he let Raheem Morris go.
Yeah.
Because he has a win-now team. So the Falcons have the most win-now team. Agree?
Out of those, yeah.
Yeah.
All the
out of
pressure's
those.
on Harbaugh because that freaking cupboard is completely jammed.
Yes.
You know what's funny? Joe just said John Harbaugh, too much pressure. Mike McCarthy can't wait to watch Pittsburgh.
Right. Harbaugh's got all the pressure in
Oh,
the world.
100%.
Because he's
There's no excuse.
John Harbaugh.
And there's no excuse. Look at that team.
Yeah.
And you've got another high draft pick.
Yep.
Your cupboard is so full offensively and defensively
Yep.
that, in my eyes, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Giants have to make the playoffs next year.
They have to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The only thing I don't like that the Giants did was hire Matt Nagy as
Yeah,
your
why?
offensive
Why?
coordinator. Everything
Why?
was so good.
Yeah, I did
Why?
not
And
understand.
then that happened.
I didn't understand that at all.
And I'm like, there's
And
a
we-
reason why Andy Reid said, you should go apply for head coaching jobs,
Yeah.
Nagy.
Yeah.
Did he get one? No.
No.
And
Right.
who did the Chiefs bring back? Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
Yep.
They bring back Bieniemy, which to me was, he was the offensive coordinator of Kansas City, 2018 to 2022.
Yeah.
Their best years.
Yeah.
In the meantime, he went to the Washington Commanders. That didn't work.
No.
He was the running back coach for the Bears last year. Did a good job there. So pretty much Reid said, Nagy, get out of here. I got to bring my guy back.
Yeah.
Nagy, I'm not a big fan of.
Right.
But former head coaches that were offensive coordinators that we all thought were going to be head coaches was Nagy and Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah.
The dust has settled, and Cliff Kingsbury is nowhere.
Right.
So much that it went down to Nagy and Kingsbury for the Giants OC job. Because that's not Harbaugh's real strength.
Right.
I would have much rather had Kingsbury.
Me too.
I would've-
Me
just-
too.
I don't
Agree.
understand.
And
And
like-
Nagy hiring was baffling
And the first
to me.
thing we said
you.
when Harbaugh was hired was we need to get a good, strong offensive coordinator.
Yes.
That's not his jam. Like we need one.
Yeah.
And then
Defensively, I can't remember who the D coordinator is, but I like who they're giving a chance to. It was offensively, and I'm like, I just don't like Nagy. I really don't.
No.
And Kingsbury, I think him and Dan Quinn, Mike Orton and I talked about it. There was just a falling out there. But I thought Cliff Kingsbury was a shoo-in to be the Ravens next head
Yeah.
coach,
Oh,
yeah.
and they went
I
defense
mean,
with Minter.
just think of Kingsbury with Dart. Like, it's a match made in heaven.
Yes.
Joe says, "Did I see the old coach for the Giants go somewhere?"
So
Yeah,
that's
Dave
my
did,
other
yeah.
Right,
match
yes,
made
he
in
did.
heaven. Robert
Yep.
Saleh, Coach
Yeah.
Saleh,
Yeah.
is
And-
in the right spot.
Yep.
You
With
bring Brian
Dable-
Dable in
yeah.
as your
Dable in.
offensive coordinator because he didn't
Yep.
have a strong OC with the Jets.
Right.
Right.
So now you've
He
got
didn't have a
Soleil.
strong anything with the
No,
Jets.
he did not.
So now Soleil takes over defense.
Yeah.
Dable takes over offense.
Offense. It's a
Because
really
in
good-
my eyes, Dable and Mike McDaniel didn't make it as head coaches, but they are two brilliant
Yes.
offensive minds.
Yes.
So I love what Tennessee is doing.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Yeah.
love what Tennessee is doing. I don't know what the Steelers are doing. I don't know what the Dolphins and the Browns are
I think
doing.
the Dolphins hire and the Browns hire are ridiculous. Like, I don't.
The Dolphins just went with familiarity because
Yeah.
of their new GM.
Yep.
He said, I'm going to bring in all Packers guys. So, well, you know what? You are a first-time GM. You have just put your neck way out. So
Right.
good luck to you. Love Raiders Cardinals. I like Mike LaFleur. He was the offensive coordinator of the Rams. They all keep coming from the Sean McVay
Yeah.
coaching tree. Some of the offensive coordinators, though, let's also hit on this, as we just were doing. Jonathan Gannon, I wish Annie Agar were sitting here, became the defensive coordinator of Green Bay. I kind of like it. Another one that didn't make it as a head coach.
Yep.
Good defensive coordinator.
Yep.
So good hire by the Packers. We give it thumbs
Yeah.
up. Jim Leonhard, who no one pretty much knows his name. He was the Broncos' assistant head coach, is now the defensive coordinator of the Bills. He's one of those young up-and-comers. So you now have Joe Brady,
Yep.
who's all in
Yeah.
with Josh Allen.
Oh,
Familiarity
Yep.
there.
Yep. Yep.
And you brought in one of the hot DCs, defensive coordinator in Jim Leonhard. I think the Bills are really what looked like a mess. They made, I think, the right hires.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because I mean, the Bills' defense was.
Yeah, I like this
I mean,
guy.
they got to
It
get
was
the Bills
bad.
got to get a receiver
Yep.
for Josh Allen,
Yep.
and they got to fix their defense.
They have
Those
to
are
fix
the
their defense.
two prime things they need to do.
Leonhard
100%.
was a good player in his day too, not a superstar, but just lunch pail mentality. So I get why he is now the hot commodity, and he has now learned under Vance Joseph in Denver.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
great hire for the Bills all the way around.
Yeah.
Eric Bieniemy going back to KC, I love that.
Yep.
And Sean Menion is now the offensive coordinator of the Eagles. He comes from the Matt LaFleur tree. I think he'll do good things.
How many offensive coordinators
I
have
think
they
there
had?
it is.
One and done because
That's been the trend over the last how many years?
Yeah.
Joe says I agree with you, Lori.
I just, and Dable, we like. Mike McDaniel is going to
Love that.
That
Yep.
Chargers offense is going to be so much fun.
Yeah,
to
oh,
So
watch.
much
yeah.
fun.
So much fun. And you give Soleil and Dable a year with Tennessee and
Yep.
a couple of drafts.
Yep.
Yep.
They're going to be fine because
Yep.
they're young. It's
Yep.
very young. The New York Jets announced today that Frank Reich is now their offensive coordinator. Don't mind the hire. He was the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. Obviously, that didn't work in the head coaching department. They can only go up.
I mean,
I mean, I'm not sitting here just,
Yeah.
blowing rainbows, but I mean,
The
Yeah.
bar is on under the ground.
so it can't get any worse. The thing for a lot of these teams is like the Steelers and the Dolphins, and not Cleveland really, and the Cardinals. So of those new coaching hires, you guys got to find a quarterback first.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of that going on
Yep.
in the off season. So what do you guys think of the AFC and NFC championship game, seeing as we weren't around last
Eh.
week? The AFC game could not have been any more boring.
no, it's
Yep.
a freaking snooze fest.
Yep.
And I tell you right now, if Bo Nix is healthy, it's Denver versus Seattle.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Without
100%.
without any doubt.
Yep. Yep.
Did Sean Payton not help Denver by not taking the points in the first half?
Yes.
Yes.
On the field
That
goal.
was dumb.
Yes.
So you're up 10-0.
Yes.
He thought he was going in for the dagger. You don't
Yep.
go in for the dagger in the first half anyway.
No, right.
Take the effing points
Yep.
on the 14
You have
yard
a
line
backup
in that
quarterback.
weather.
Yep.
Who has
Exactly.
not played?
In a game in 3
Take
years.
the points when you can get
Yep.
the freaking points.
Yep.
That and
So, but and you
There-
guys know how I feel about Bo Nix. But if he's playing, it's
proven.
Denver, Seattle.
100%.
Him and Drake May have proven. They're
Yeah.
young quarterbacks, but they've proven their worth quickly here in the NFL. Yeah, 4th and 1, Sean Payton goes for it, doesn't get it.
No.
Boring game.
Yeah.
So boring.
So
Boring,
God.
one of the most boring AFC championship games. But you guys, all season long, the Patriots just keep finding a way. And then you flip to the NFC
Oh,
game.
so
which
good.
was
So good.
So good.
So good. So
Those
good.
two teams had the best games all year.
Yes.
They
Like they were the
did.
best,
Yes.
the two best
Those
games.
three games that those two teams
Yep.
played. I wish it wasn't over for the Rams.
Me too.
Same.
You know how I
Same.
feel about Matthew Stafford.
Same.
But just listen, let's just flash back a little bit. I got to do this. And I titled it, It Shouldn't Be Over. The Rams gained 479 yards against the league's top-rated defense. They only had 4 penalties, you guys.
Yeah.
They had no turnovers.
Yeah. And they still lost.
Stafford was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yep.
374 yards, 3 touchdowns, and countless big throws.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looked like he was 27
Yep.
again. And then what happens? I have it here. One of the Rams gave up 93 yards on 2 catches.
Yep.
The Rams' special teams was
Oh my God.
awful.
Dreadful.
Oh my God.
Not running out the clock on the ground in the the second quarter, right before the half.
Yep.
That was awful. Start of the second half was the muffed punt.
Yep.
Yep.
With
So bad.
So bad.
So bad.
And he had muffed one before.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So
Exactly. They were in field goal range, and they decided to go
Yep.
for it.
Yep.
So it would have changed everything.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you have the ball with 25 seconds left, and you just need a field goal
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
a touchdown.
yeah, it's
Right.
very different.
Oh yeah.
Very different.
Nancy
You
said.
guys take the goddamn
I know.
points.
Yeah.
It's becoming too much of Dan Campbell started this.
I
I blame
it drives,
Dan
and it
Campbell.
drives me nuts. It drives me absolutely bonkers, especially when
Valid
it keeps
point.
Yeah.
failing. Nancy says my Rams should have won, Lori. I
Yes,
agree.
they should have. They should have won that
Nancy
game.
and I were texting every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Nancy's
Yeah.
like, my heart
Yep.
can't take this. I'm like, oh my God, when they went for it, the Rams went for it on 4th down.
Yep.
I'm like, nope,
Yep.
nope, kick the field goal.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know you've moved the ball so well against this top-rated defense, but just take the points.
Yeah.
Yep.
And boy, did that Seattle
Yep.
defense cover everybody.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, they're
on that
so good.
4th down.
They're so good.
And on the flip side, as much as I keep saying, thought the Patriots were a year away, Sam Darnold plays really good.
He plays
game.
really well.
Yeah.
I give the guy some props.
Oh,
I,
absolutely.
don't, I still don't like him, but he
I
did
know,
play well.
Yeah.
I know.
But there's just something about him I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he played a hell of a game. He was
Yeah,
phenomenal.
Marshawn Lynch's like tweets about Darnold's fucking so funny.
Yeah.
It's so
And
funny.
I guess I'm learning now, and I've, like you guys, have been watching NFL our whole lives. There just are some players that can't be covered.
Yeah.
And Jackson Smith and Jigba and Puka just
Yeah.
can't be
Can't.
covered.
They're
You just can't cover them.
disgusting.
Everybody in the stadium knows that
Yeah.
the ball is going to them.
there. And you
Yeah.
still can't do anything about
And they
it.
both had over 100 yards.
Yep.
I mean, amazing catches.
Yep.
Like I just,
Mind blowing.
they're phenomenal. I could watch Puka Nacua play
Mind-blowing.
all day.
Yep.
Yes.
And the yards he gets after
Yeah.
contact. Joe says a lot of stupid plays. Yep.
Yeah. And I'm just blaming the coaches that lost the
Yeah,
game.
special
Yes.
teams.
100 team.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just blaming the
But
coaches.
Sean Payton, 100%. Like
Yeah, what
you
are
are
you
in
thinking?
field goal range with a quarterback that hasn't played in 2 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're already up 7-0.
Right.
The shitty weather's coming.
Yep.
Take the points.
Your defense is phenomenal.
So good. Take the point.
The points.
Take the points. Trust your defense. Yep.
That was as soon as he did that, I was like, that's probably going to change the game right
Yep.
Yep.
And then when McVay did it, I was like, what are you doing?
there. Yeah.
Yep.
What I know you want that lead, but then you're only down by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Your defense is good. I know Seattle's playing out of their mind, Sue. I know we're not the ones standing on the sideline. But guess what? They're the ones that have to live with it in
Yep.
the
Yeah.
offseason.
Yep.
Yep.
They really, truly do.
Yeah.
So with that being said, who you guys picking on Sunday?
Seattle.
Seattle.
I'll go in New England. And I don't know why. I don't know. All year long I've said, nope, New England's a year away, and now I'm like...
Joe says can't blame the refs this time.
But do you agree that, obviously, it's a Super Bowl. Sam Darnold has to play like he did.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
Oh,
NFC
absolutely.
Championship.
Absolutely.
If he starts being Sam Turnover Darnold.
Yep.
But we also know Drake May can do that as well. So
Yeah.
it's...
I just feel Seattle's defense
Yep.
is going to be way too much for Drake May because he has not played well.
Yo, guys, if you want to take a prop bet, go bet on Seattle's defense scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Good one.
I mean, in the 3 wins the Patriots had, they didn't win because of Drake May.
Right.
Like,
Joe's saying Seahawks 27, Pats 14.
oh, that's,
I kind of like that score.
Yeah.
I think it's only like a 4.5 point spread.
oh, wow.
I like the way Kenneth Walker's playing. New England's running back tandem is playing well. I'm going to throw a name out there because I do have a lot of faith in Kubiak. And again, offensive coordinators Josh McDaniel and Clint Kubiak are really good at what they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rashid Shaheed.
Yes. Game changer.
He's not stretching like he did with the Saints, but Clint Kubiak is finding ways to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
So I think he could be.
Well, he's always dangerous as a returner, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. He gets them out in space, out in the flat, too, and I kind of like that. So I'm interested to see what McDaniel and Kubiak do because they're such brilliant offensive coordinators.
Yeah. Just as I want a great game. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want a good game, too.
Same.
Because face it, the Super Bowl ads aren't the same as they used to be.
No.
Even though we all will still watch them. You had a question? Did you have a question or questions?
I have so I saw on Facebook today, because that's where you find everything.
It's true. It's true.
So they listed 10 unbreakable NFL records.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So I wanted to see if you guys agree with these or not.
Okay.
If you think they could be broken.
Broken.
Okay? This one probably will never be broken, which I didn't even know. The shortest NFL career, 5 seconds.
What?
Ryan Sutter.
What happened?
No idea. 5 seconds. But he must have either played the opening kick and something.
Broke something?
So we'll have CB look
What was
that
his
up.
first name?
Ryan Sutter from Carolina.
Huh. 5 seconds. I could probably break that one.
The longest kick return, 109 yards by Cordell Patterson.
I knew it was Patterson.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't
That
know.
one's going to be tough
that
to beat.
now-
with the
now
with
it-
the new
right,
that
one's
with the
gonna be
new
tough.
With the new rule,
rules.
probably never.
But I knew it was Patterson. Man, he's so good.
Most points scored in 1 quarter by an individual player. 29 points. Don Hudson.
Oh, no, that
Green
wasn't
Bay,
gonna
so
be
it's years ago, I'm going to guess.
back in my day.
Yeah. Career receiving yards, everybody knows it's Jerry Rice.
Yep.
His career receiving yards are 22,895.
Fudge.
Holy shit.
I think it could. But you got to stay freaking healthy.
Yeah.
for a
Well,
that is
long
what
time.
The
That's what I was-
longevity of players now is very different.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
So I'm thinking they
there's
can,
gonna be
but-
there's
yeah,
gonna be
when you
more
say that.
games because they're
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about making
That's where I was going.
18.
18.
But the
But-
longevity.
But
Carl.
longevity of the players
Oh
now.
man, because they don't throw them out there the same way.
No.
And boy, that
And also-
NFL Players Association does not want 18 games.
No,
Boy, they're fighting
no.
that hard.
So,
Winners and
I'm going to say that one
They-
will not be broken.
They need to get rid of Thursday night football before they
Yes.
ever get rid of.
Absolutely.
Yes.
If they ever.
Absolutely.
If you want to do
Nobody watches
18,
it anyway.
Do you want to?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
Except
it's
if the
on
Rams
freaking.
and the Seahawks
Yeah.
Because
play.
it's on freaking Prime. Who
Yeah.
wants to watch that?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to do 18 games, get rid of Thursday night football.
Yeah.
It's just it's injuries waiting to happen.
Yeah, I think it's
We
dumb.
should be the commissioners of the NFL.
We really should. The longest field goal was this year, 68 yards by Cam Little.
Yep.
Yep. That'll probably be broken.
That'll probably be broken.
At some point, yeah. Longest losing streak, the Tampa Bay Bucks. They lost 26 games in a row.
Holy crap.
Damn.
That was when they wore the
That's- yep.
ugly orange with John
That's before
McKay.
That's before they got Doug Williams.
Yep. John McKay was the coach. Great guy.
There's a great series.
That won't
on
happen. I
Prime.
mean, that won't get broke.
He
That
injured
won't get
his
broke
shoulder. He injured his shoulder on a tackle and then was immediately let go, pretty much.
Oh, all right.
Wow. Okay.
So back to the Buccaneers. There's a great documentary about the organization of the Buccaneers on Prime. You guys got to watch it. It's so good.
Okay.
So good.
You know, I love a good Tampa Bay Bucs.
Most sacks in one game, 7. Derek Thomas.
Nope.
Never going to happen.
Nope.
Derek
Never gonna happen.
Thomas.
He was a hell of a player.
He was
Never
a hell of a
happening.
player.
It's never happening.
Never happening.
One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
Derek Thomas.
That's insane.
Isn't it?
That's
Oh,
insane.
what a
That's
beast he
insane.
was.
I would hate to be the quarterback.
Yeah. Also, this record will never be broken either. Most consecutive regular season starts by a quarterback, Brett Favre, He started 297 consecutive games.
Yeah, that'll never.
No.
Never.
Never.
No.
Or we won't be around to see it.
No.
But never.
No.
No way.
And the most
Joe just said something.
the player with the most consecutive championship appearances. So obviously not playing for one team. Otto Graham played for 10.
Otto Graham.
10 in a row.
I'm surprised Brady doesn't come back out.
Yep.
Oh, 10 in a row.
Yeah.
10 in a
Holy
row.
Yeah.
snakes.
So I think some of these will obviously the longest kick return now will never be broken.
No.
Never.
Unless it goes back to
Yeah,
but
the
even
way,
then, I
yeah.
still don't think
Cordell
it will
Patterson deserves to have that.
be. Yeah.
Love it.
Derek Thomas's 7 sacks will never be
Never.
broken.
No.
Brett Favre's consecutive streak will
Never.
never be broken.
The Tampa Bay one, I don't think.
I don't think
Can't see a
Tampa's will ever
team.
be broken. And I don't think anyone's going to beat Jerry Rice just because of the physicality of the play now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And those receivers, I mean, just watching Puka Nacua get hit in the game against Seattle hurt me to
Yep.
watch him.
You're just
Yeah.
reading my mind because I'm like, as much as Puka could he get, and he wants to get hit
He does.
too. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he's so fluid.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like
and he's
pretty.
not physical. He's pretty.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas Puka's like,
He could
let's
break
go.
the record
Yeah.
if his longevity stays.
That's
why- I mean, that's
But
why
Puka's getting beat to shit.
That's why Puka's so stupid.
Yeah.
Joe says, Joe, I have to say that if anything, players are the man's appendage. They are way more fragile than the women's appendage.
I mean, look at Lindsey Vonn.
Yeah.
Because it's about the money. Yes, yes. Money, physicality, concussion protocols, like they're
Yeah.
taken out on purpose now.
But and
That's just
also
never
like
gonna happen.
Jerry Rice had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks throwing to him.
Sure
Yeah.
did.
Like what are the
Hell
odds
yeah.
of
Can
that?
you imagine?
Hell yeah.
There's a valid point.
There you
Wheels
go.
too.
Right.
There you go.
You gotta have somebody throwing you the ball. And
I
you got
mean, look at
Montana
Justin
and Young,
Jefferson.
Yeah.
who already said, "Give me Sam Darnold
Right.
back.
Yeah.
Give me Sam Darnold back now."
Yeah. So I mean, it's very you don't have that quarterback consistency anymore either.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jefferson was on pace for a lot of things, and then now he doesn't have a quarter.
Right.
Kirk Cousins is gone.
Yeah.
Darnold's gone, and then he had JJ and whatever his name was.
Yeah.
But like Jerry Rice had Joe Montana and Steve Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that played a key
those
role.
are those
in it.
are good ones. Those
So
are
I thought that was
fun.
pretty cool. I saw that
That
on
was
Facebook
fun.
today, and
That
I'm
was.
like,
Love it.
but I
Love
do,
it.
yeah. There are just some that are unbreakable, and the fact that Brett Favre played 297 consecutive starting games
Wild.
at quarter, and the way he played, it wasn't like he was
insane.
just
And
a
the way
pocket
he played.
passer.
Right.
So
Are you guys surprised that Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick did not get voted into the
I'm
Hall of
shocked
Fame?
about Bill Belichick. Yes.
Yep. Same.
I'm more surprised with Kraft. I mean, the whole Belichick one they're tying him to is Deflategate and
Yeah.
Spygate. So they kind of want to. It's kind of like the voters are
Being
making
a little
him
petty.
suffer for a year.
A little petty.
So is Brady gonna suffer for that?
No, never.
No.
You
No.
know that. Yep.
He's
you know
also
it.
too
I was
pretty.
surprised with Robert Kraft. I quickly want to run down. I got a couple of quotes, but the NCAA rankings.
Hell yeah,
Obviously, UConn won for the women. UCLA and South Carolina, Texas, and LSU. Did you watch Iowa and UCLA
I did.
play? Do you get what I've been saying about UCLA? Because
Yeah.
they got it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, I don't even know if it's out coaching Gino or getting your team to believe you can beat
Yeah.
UConn.
Yeah.
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 Do you see a lot? I don't see a lot of wrinkles in UCLA's game, inside
No.
and out.
No.
And Texas just worries me. I haven't bought into Texas yet.
They're too inconsistent.
Yeah,
too inconsistent,
They're too
yeah.
soft in my eyes, and I don't know why I say that.
Yeah.
They just seem soft. Harmon, she's gritty, but Booker just seems soft to me. LSU, I do believe, could give them a run. South Carolina, I don't know. I've liked the way Oklahoma has played as of late. Texas Tech, I watched beat TCU. Yeah, TCU. Learned a lot about Texas Tech. They're a good team. There's a lot of really good teams.
There are.
Yeah.
And Michigan, they are fun to watch. A lot of fun. You want to talk about a tough team? Try to watch the Michigan women. On the flip side, the men, Arizona is holding tight with 59 first place votes, followed by Michigan, Connecticut, Duke, and Illinois. Duke and North Carolina play this weekend. I don't think it will be much of a game. Though,
No, I don't
sorry.
think so either.
No.
Michigan men, and did anyone watch Michigan State? One of the best men's basketball games I've seen in the last 5 years.
I heard it was.
If you
a
can
really
go
good
back
game.
and watch it, watch it. So I just wanted to say that about the college rankings. I just have watched so much that I couldn't even tell you about all the games because they all just melt
Yeah.
together
Yep.
after the weekend.
The Tennessee played UConn tough. In the,
Oh,
in the first half.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was very.
And
Of
then
course, I love their
Gino
coach.
Must
so.
have ripped him
Yeah.
a new one.
Oh
at
yeah, I'm
half.
sure.
Oh yeah! Oh hell
Totally
yeah!
ripped him a new
It was
one.
so funny. They did the after game interview. They were asking the players and something along the lines like, "Do you remember what Gino said at halftime?" No one remembered except for Sarah Strong. And then Gino comes up and was like, "Was it Sarah that who remembered?" She was
Yeah.
like, "Do you know how many smart players I have on my team? One. It's Sarah Strong."
I love that he can say,
I
like,
love him.
hold them accountable.
I love him.
Joe says, "I think women can take a hit better than some men." Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
He says, "Yes, coach deserves it." About Bill Belichick, and she says, "I think when players know they are playing at a great team's court, they get nervous."
Yeah.
I mean, they do play
Yeah.
different. You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
You get-
I
especially.
agree.
Yeah.
You play tighter sometimes.
do.
You play tighter. That's the
Yeah.
word. The predictions for the Hall of Fame class for 2026 is Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald being shoe-ins. I forgot to say that. I mean, you can't argue
No,
with
I'm not
that.
gonna. Nope.
You can't argue with that. Did anybody watch, I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago, January 25th, South Carolina and Vandy. At the time, Vanderbilt
Was undefeated,
Was
right.
undefeated.
Yeah.
Has anybody heard about what happened between Michaela Blakes and Tessa Johnson?
No.
All right, so Tessa Johnson is one of my favorite South Carolina players, but Michaela Blakes is probably my favorite player right now. She plays for Vanderbilt, and they were undefeated at the time. So I'm just going to try to read this quickly, but I continue to, we will always lift up all sports. We will always lift up women's sports. But I think the three of us sitting here enjoy what we're doing because we also believe in the sportsmanship side of
Yep.
sports, too, in a world that can get a little cloudy. We live in a tough society. This is from Michaela Blake. She said, "I never expected that. Tessa Johnson is more than a great basketball player. She's an incredible human being. That moment meant more than she'll ever know." So just to give you a quick overview, once the game was over, South Carolina had knocked off Vandy for Vandy's first loss. And it was like 103-74. It was a dominating
yeah,
win
it
for
was
South Carolina.
yeah.
And Michaela Blakes sat alone near the bench, head lowered, hands resting on her knees. The reality of the loss settled in quickly. A game that slipped away early and only grew more difficult as the minutes passed. We've all been there. Vanderbilt kept fighting, but South Carolina's depth, pace, and execution created a gap. In the moment that caught both fans and cameras off guard, Tessa Johnson stepped away from the celebration. She didn't run toward the student section. She didn't jump into the huddle of smiling teammates. Instead, she crossed the floor straight toward an opponent. Johnson walked over to Blake's, knelt beside her, and offered the one thing no one expects in the aftermath of a lopsided loss. She offered her comfort. No cameras demanded it. No crowd prompted it. Just a quiet, human response. Johnson spoke softly, placed a hand on Blake's shoulder. Whatever she said wasn't meant for highlights or headlines. It was meant for the player sitting in front of her, a competitor who just carried a heavy load and came up short. Blake looked up, nodded, took a breath, and slowly stood, regaining her composure. In women's college basketball, landscape often driven by emotion, intensity, and pressure, Tessa Johnson chose empathy. In the biggest moment of victory, she recognized the other side of competition, the disappointment, the exhaustion, and I read this slowly because just think about it, the disappointment, the exhaustion, and the silence that follows. But in that quiet exchange, Johnson showed that the South Carolina Gamecocks are building something deeper. But this is the words I want you guys to hear. A culture where winning doesn't erase humanity and competition doesn't cancel compassion.
Hell yeah.
that.
Hell yeah.
Because that's what we're missing, not just in sports sometimes,
Yep.
but in the world. So it's a long read, and I hope you got, and I was trying to emphasize some of the words. And it was funny because I watched an exchange between these two when Blake's hit the floor hard, and play was going the other way, and Tessa Johnson went back to help her up. And there was a few words said there. So I didn't see this after the game. Probably not a lot of people
No,
did
probably
unless you
not.
were in the building. So, and my heart was with Michaela Blakes because she has single-handedly, with Coach Shea Ralph, built Vanderbilt basketball. So I just, you do feel the weight. Blake's felt the weight. We're undefeated. Yes, we want to compete with UConn and South Carolina and LSU. So to me, that just, I felt just needed a little shout out of
Hell
its
yeah.
own.
Hell yeah.
For women's sports.
Yeah.
And one last thing, and this is going to mean nothing to probably you two, but I meant to do this 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I know him.
Love this man.
He's written.
You do, Otter Valley girl. Thank you. Give me a high five on that one.
Of course I do. I still see him at Addie's games.
Also,
Vermont-
Mark is in the house.
Vermont Sports Hall of Fame inductee class, Tom Haley from Proctor and Rutland, who probably interviewed this one. Thank you for having 2 and 2 put together. Probably interviewed you a few times. One of the most prolific sports journalists in Vermont history, while laboring as a full-time reporter, editor, and columnist at the Rutland Herald since 1987. Haley has highlighted and showcased more with features and columns that stretch minds of hearts all across Vermont at age 78 now. There is absolutely no slowing this man down. He has captured the Vermont Sports Writer of the Year 10 times, tying for the most, and has been honored for his work by the Vermont Press Association, New England Associated Press, Vermont Basketball Coaches Association, Vermont Soccer Association, Norwich University, Devil's Bowl Speedway, and the Vermont chapter of the National Football Foundation. Congratulations, Tom Haley, for being inducted into the Vermont Sports Hall of Fame.
Much deserved.
Much deserved. Still doing it at 78. I, once a week, will read the Rutland Herald because I can't get enough of him. 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, working for Carl Parton for CVT Sport, we were doing the semifinal and final games at the Barry Odd. I got up to my perch, went to put my headset on, and Carl Parton said, "You're calling the next game with Tom Haley." I thought I was going to vomit. It was good that he didn't tell me until that moment.
Yeah.
So I didn't have time to think about it. He sat down. I shook his hand, and he said, "Lori, you know me. We've met already." And I'm like, "We did?" And he said, "Yes, when you traveled as the head coach of Northfield and upset number 4 Arlington, that was the defending champ, we chatted before and after." And I'm like, "We did. We did." I didn't remember in that moment. But calling, and I've called 2 games now with him at the Barry Odd. He is 78 and can remember every lineup, every score of the last 40 years. Listening to his stories, I could listen to him talk 24/7. And I'm sure knowing him, the articles he written, well, your 4 years at Otter Valley, I don't know if there'll ever be another Tom Haley. The names he remembers. He wrote down something on a piece of paper last year, and it got handed to me at the Barry Odd. And he talked about the interview with me down at Arlington. He talked about all the players that have played down in southern Vermont. Because we live in central Vermont. We talk central and northern. He does for southern sports in Vermont what a columnist should do, a reporter should do. He is absolutely amazing. And I love listening to him. And he took the paper was just an 8x11, and he just wrote notes. So it was just a letter to me of notes that he just was like, "Oh, Lori, boom, 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 boom. I am going to frame it and hang it in my house where it will hang for the remainder of my time." And you could not have been interviewed by a better human being.
No, he's still amazing. I still see him at my niece's softball games. If it's cold, if it's raining, if it's 100, he's there. Nothing stops this guy, and he loves high school sports. He loves it.
That's what it's all about
Yep.
for him. And that's why I think I gravitate and just calling that game. I forgot I was calling a semifinal game at first because it was a North and a South team because all I want to do is listen to him. So I'm just like this. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
semifinal game going on. It's just our honor
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
know the man. And like I said, his little note to me, not big, it was a big note. I will forever cherish that. And you could pick no better inductee.
Yeah,
Jamie
agreed.
Bingham, who covers for the Times Argus, has been doing it. It's about close to 20 years. He always interviewed me in my 15 years at Northfield, so I love that he's following in those footsteps as well. So that concludes
job.
our overtime. And God, it's so great that you got to
Yeah.
have a Tom Haley in
I
your
did.
4 years. I
Yeah,
love that.
I was very, very lucky. He did me well a lot of times, so that was nice of him.
And I'm sure it was well deserving as well. I'm sure it was. Look on Four Quarters Facebook page next week, Friday and
Yes.
Saturday. We will try to post some pics from the Clearwater softball tournament, and we will be back that following Wednesday on the 18th. I think CB will love to have a week off as well because she's running around 24/7 wearing many hats. So enjoy the Super Bowl. Good God, have a great time
Yes.
watching the Winter Olympics. We'll see you in a couple weeks.